Hi guys, welcome back for another episode. Today I'm going to be talking about Sherlock and the final episode, episode 3 of season 4. This was a really weird episode. Start off the beginning where there are going to be spoilers of this, but where Sherlock was mimicking Eros and haunting Mycroft, haunting him about stuff to get him to kind of talk about their sister, was really jacked up. Yeah, that seemed a bit extreme to do for even Sherlock, but whatever, I get the point. Yeah, it was weird. Another point I thought was kind of interesting, kind of revolving around Eros, was her drawings kind of gave away, or like it made sense, and it's like something's wrong. It's like when I was looking at the drawings, she's crossing out people, I thought she was crossing out Sherlock. I was like, okay. But the hair wasn't right, which was throwing me off as well. She's playing with the little plane out by the water, I think it was a lake or a pond. Anyway, so she's playing the airplane, so that kind of connects her to her whole airplane metaphor, which was interesting. Backing up a little bit, what the hell is with Moriarty? See, this didn't make sense to me. Kind of bothered me for the story. Moriarty came to visit her as a Christmas gift, like the violin the year before. Which is funny that Sherlock and Eros played violin. Kind of cool at the end with the duet. Yes. But Moriarty came and visited Eros for 5 minutes unsupervised. That didn't quite make sense because I'm not even sure they really talked about anything. So yeah, I'm very confused. It seemed like the recordings that she got were later, and like someone was able to transfer them to her. Her whole getting to people's heads. But like, it doesn't make sense. And it's like, how is he helping Eros with stuff besides torturing Sherlock? Yeah, that was bizarre. Vivisection, her use of that word, or Sherlock's use of that, especially after the Molly Hooper stuff, was really screwed up. Going to the Molly Hooper portion, that was frustrating. Like, what? I know she was trying to manipulate and like really screw with Sherlock, but why? And then like not even hold true to the threat of holding or using the explosives. Like, she killed the governor, his wife, and then the 3 men. How did she get the 3 men there? How did she get the wife there? And then the governor, like, it seemed like he was under her thumb, but he wasn't? I'm confused. So, yeah. Yeah, but the, definition of vivisection is the practice or performing of operations on live animals for the purpose of experimentation or scientific research. That was really accurate for what she was doing to Sherlock, which makes it all that more screwed up. I've been puzzling over this. How did she keep mimicking the little girl's voice? It's like, or how would she... It was just seemed too convenient for her to have the call of the little girl and then switch back over to her. And it's like, the whole thing of, like, it just felt off, and it's like, I was very, how do I say this? I was very kind of paranoid, and like something wasn't feeling right about this. So it's like, oh yeah, and another question I had on that was the city. Was the big wheel reference to the Ferris wheel in downtown London, or like down by the Thames? I was kind of wondering about that. And then it's like she also seemed like to be talking about Or she could have been talking about the steering wheel. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, like her switching between voices was just too convenient. And like I think the girl would have given up or tried to mess with the dials and stuff beforehand. So, yeah. I have to say, I'm really puzzled what they're going to do with if they're ending the series or continuing it. I'm really curious. I want to see more of Sherlock because these have just been really good. But the whole, the final problem thing kind of puts the spin that they're not going to continue it. Which I would like to see a little more of the Euros character, just because she's so clever. Sometimes as clever as Sherlock, even though Sherlock even outmoved her with the whole almost committing suicide. But yeah, will they continue? Molly's messages, or not Molly, Mary. First off, I'm really confused on how the hell Mary got these discs to people, like Mrs. Hudson. She found it in her mail or somewhere with a bunch of papers, and she wasn't quite sure how it showed up, and so she gave it to Sherlock. And then with John getting the disc, he's like, "You better come over here. There's something we need to look at." And like, yeah. Anyways, so it was just like a little bizarre, and I'm going, yeah. How the fuck was she getting these messages out? Anyways, Mary's way of describing them was interesting, but like it seemed like it was cutting off the season at a good point, but also seemed to leave it open-ended for them to possibly continue. It was a good ending point. This was a very intense and emotionally troubling episode, both good and bad ways. I'm kind of sad to see the show go if it is the final season. So, anyways, that's my opinions on things. I will see you guys next episode.